How's it going, everybody? Richard here at the Cortland Line factory, and today we're going to talk about and demonstrate how to use one of our products, the hollow core spliceable backing. Look, the future is here. We have self-driving cars, and you should definitely rethink that backing knot next time a fish of a lifetime is pulling and you're along for the ride. In just a few moments, I'm going to show you how to cleanly splice your fly line into your backing, the smoothest transition you could possibly achieve, along with making your own loop out of this material. Whether you're targeting large sport fish such as tarpon, bonefish, GTs, billfish, you name it. And don't let me forget about you freshwater boys. You got the salmon, arapaima, golden dorado. This backing is going to let you focus on what matters, fighting that fish. You're not going to anxiously wait to see if that backing knot's going to blow up in your face, because if you splice your line into this backing, it's a recipe for success. There's going to be no issues, and you're going to land that fish. This line is available in white, chartreuse, and blue, 60 and 80 pound test. It is made from 16 separate fibers. 16 fibers go into this backing to make sure that it's going to hold up on rocks, coral, docks, you name it, but also maintains an overall thin diameter to load up your reel with enough amount of line. So let's get going. I have a reel loaded up with 60 pound white right here. Let's get to splicing. First things first, give you a quick rundown on what tools you're going to need for this process. I have a pair of scissors here to get a nice clean cut on the backing, super glue to finish it, and a 200-pound needle, which is going to fit this 10 weight perfectly. For any lines over a 10 weight, we suggest you move up to the 300-pound needle. So let's get started here. First things first, if your fly line comes with a back welded loop, you're going to need to go ahead and remove that. Just take scissors and cut it off. So now what I'm going to do is take the pointed end of the needle and pop open the mouth of the backing and get that needle completely inside of the backing like that. So now I'm ready to take the end of the fly line and completely insert it all the way into the needle. Like that. Alright. And now you're just going to slowly start pushing the backing over the needle. And it's easiest if the backing is coming completely to the side of you. Just slides on the needle a little easier and stays inside itself. And as I'm pushing back the backing, as it starts to build up on itself, I just kind of pinch it in place and use my other hand to push it over the needle. For this demonstration, we're going to do about 18 inches of backing over the fly line, but we suggest you go anywhere from 2 to 4 feet just for a smoother, longer transition piece that's going to hold up and be more durable during the fight as this transition is going through the guides multiple times. Alrighty. And to get that backing to push over the fly line smooth, just kind of pinch where the fly line enters the needle and use the other hand to work it down itself. So now we're ready to actually go ahead and remove the needle. And to do that, you're just going to pop it out of the side like that. Pinch where the fly line enters and slowly start to push it back on itself. So now we have the fly line completely encased inside of the backing. Just give it a nice tug there, set it all into motion. That's going nowhere. And take the end of the backing, just put a nice little drop of super glue there, just to hold it from sliding back on itself. Some guys like to super glue the whole entire transition piece. For this demonstration, we're going to do about 1 inch, but it's all preference. Smooth the super glue back on itself. Make sure you let that dry before spooling it up on the rest of your reel, and you're good to go. A super clean, smooth transition from backing the fly line. That's going to give you no issues at all when fighting large fish. So now we're going to go ahead and make a loop out of the same material. Go ahead and detach what we were working on earlier. Get that out of the way. And for this demonstration, we're not going to use the same needle we used to splice the fly line. We're going to actually put that one back and grab one of these latched needles. It's a lot thinner, and at the very end you're going to see that there's a little hook with a little latch that folds over itself like that to put the loop inside of it. So we're going to take one of these bad boys. Give yourself about 2 to 3 feet to work with, and now we're ready to start making this loop. So first things first, you're going to take the pointer end of the loop and insert it inside the backing. And you're going to want to put this in the direction of the reel. So I have my tag coming out to the left. So kind of just work that inside, and once you get inside, you're good to go. Okay, slide that over the needle about, like 3-4 inches, and pop it out of itself. So now we're ready to actually make the loop. And it's important to note that it doesn't matter the size of the loop after the first, inside and out turn, because you can go ahead and adjust it afterwards. So for this demonstration, I'll make the loop start about 2-3 inches. So go ahead, form a loop, and put it on that latch. The little hook, close the latch, and carefully put it over itself. Once it's inside out, take the loop you just formed, take the needle, and pull out that tag end. Just like that. So that's the first part. So we have the loop made now. Got the tag end in here where I can go in and I can adjust that loop. We'll make it about that big for this demonstration. That looks good. So now you're going to basically do the same exact thing. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do the same exact process. And this is what's going to hold that loop in place. So go ahead and run the needle back towards the reel about 1 inch where that first loop tag comes out of. And for this time, completely insert the whole needle inside the backing. Like that. And pop it out. So now we got the loop, we got our tag end. We're going to go ahead and take the tag end and put that on the latch. Close the latch. And slide the braid over itself. Grab the loop, pull on the end of the needle, pull that tag out. There you go. And to finish it off, we just take a little bit of super glue and drop right on that connection, right where that comes out. Just put one glue drop right there. And some people prefer to put a bead along the whole transition piece, but just holding that loop from going back in on itself is really all you need. There you go. Take the scissors. Trim the tag end. And you're ready for a loop-to-loop connection with your fly line. Now that we have our loop, we can go ahead and do a loop-to-loop connection with one of our Cortland lines. If you don't like that technique, you can go ahead and completely encapsulate your fly line into your backing for a super smooth and durable transition from backing to fly line. Look, if you target big fish, the hollow core spliceable backing is for you. I hope this video helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions, go on to cortlandline.com, contact us, and our customer service department would love to take care of you. Keep your lines tight. Let's go. You ready? We rolling? Okay, let's go. Now that you have your loop, you can go ahead and do a loop-to-loop connection. That. Don't keep it going. I might sneeze over here. Hold on. Alright. I shouldn't have used lotion. This freaking needle's hard to hold on to. And this is the type of shit I was talking about when I said I should have paused after doing the first loop. This is shit. Right. In just a few moments, we're going to take this. I was doing so good. Is this backing not going to blow up in my face? Because nobody wants that. Who wants that? Come on, you're fighting large fish. That's just something you don't want to deal with.